I was born and raised in Minnesota, so I know how short summers can be here. And actually this year summer falls on a Monday, so I figured I'd better get on the bike and do some riding before snow starts falling again. But I got a call earlier this day from one of my agents. He's representing a buyer, out-of-town buyer. His house was sold, hadn't closed yet, came to Minnesota, made an offer on a property, got it accepted, and we're just all waiting for it to close. Buyer gets a call from back home from his agent saying, we got some problems. Your deal's not going to happen because the buyer's backing out. It's legitimate reasons, but for whatever reason, we're just not going to be able to close. So my agent has to give the listing agent here a call and say, I'm really sorry this happened. We tried to save it the best we could, but there's just no way that this is going to happen. We'd like to cancel the purchase agreement, get the earnest money back, and have everyone move on. And the other agent took kind of an interesting position on it and said, no, that is not the case. You did not write this as a contingent offer, so we see that it's still valid, and that my seller can choose to come after you for specific performance if he wants, because you didn't write it as a contingent offer. Well, someone's getting some bad information here. A contingent offer is when the buyer's house has not been sold, is not on the market yet, but agrees to list with a certain company by a certain date, sell by a certain date in order to perform on a contract. And then the seller has the option on a contingent offer of canceling it or calling the offer at any time. And that's definitely not the case here. This was a sale subject to the sale of a house. Not contingent on, but subject to. And it's kind of a fine point, but there are some big differences. And I'm sure we will resolve this because, the financing kicks in and it kind of overrides any contingency or subject to, because if you don't have the money, you're not going to get the loan. And as we know, that all sales are subject to loans. So, they'll resolve it one way or another, but the thing is with the subject to, whenever I wrote one, I would always put into the contract that this sale is subject to the successful close of another home. It's all part of it. We can give as much detailed information as to the buyers and that contract, but it is subject to. Or another thing I've done is have your loan officer say that this pre-approval or approval and underwriting is subject to the successful close of this property, and then you get it as part of the contract. So I kind of encourage you to do it that way and avoid these headaches. That's all I got for today. I'm pretty well lost again, so I need to find my way back home. But thanks for stopping in, and hope to see you again soon.